Hey guys, Brent Campbell again. As I mentioned in the past couple videos, I went down to Georgia last month to spend quality time with family. While there one day, my brother and I drove our cars, his M2 CS and my E46 M3, back to back through the winding roads of North Georgia. I got some footage along the way and David's candid thoughts on both cars afterward. It was particularly interesting to hear his perspective, given that he had owned my M3 from 2008 to 2011, back when it had the S&G transmission, and has had 5 M cars since then with every kind of gearbox. I was surprised by what he had to say.
You have to work harder. It's a cult. It's untamed. That is tamed. So what I would say about the CS is obviously it's got more tech. It's obviously got more power. Yep. But it's almost too assured. It's like maybe if you're on a track, it's the superior car.
Yeah.
But just on fun, urban or country roads, this is way more fun. This feels a lot like that Type R feels.
Is that right?
Yeah, like the Type R feels closer to this than that.
Yeah, and I can see that, the tightly wound nature of it. That's a cool thing about a high-revving four-cylinder.
Like, that's what I mean, though. I had to work harder, and I like that. I like having to work for it. One of my favorite things, Jack White? Of course. So Jack White could have any guitar he wanted.
Yeah.
But he likes cheap, slightly out-of-tune guitar because he has to work hard. And he's like, I want to work hard to make
guitar.
I think that that's something that this one feels like that to me. Mm-hmm. It's like Jack White having to work just a little bit harder. That one, yeah, it's fast. And you can sure have fun in it. But this one is analog to that digital. Does that make sense?
Yeah, of course.
That's it. That's analog and that's digital. And there's nothing wrong with either. They're both great. They just have different feels. But this thing is definitely more fun. Just on an urban road. You can definitely feel the 20 years on it. But that's part of the fun. Yeah. It's part of the charm, is there's a little danger. Do you know what I mean? Like there's a little danger. There's not any danger. Other than, you could wrap yourself around a tree if you don't know how to handle the power. But what I like about that M3 is, although it's definitely solid, it's fine. It's just wild. It's just a little bit like, I might fall apart. And that's just so much fun. It's such a great car. The steering feel is great. It's a great car.
Yeah.
I also like the fact that you can see the road because you don't see the hood. So it's like you're right there like a proper race car should be. Mm-hmm. This, you've got that big bulge, which I get that they have to do that to fit it all in and whatnot. But I like not having to see the hood. It feels a little faster, obviously, a little more secure, more planted, newer. But I do think the difference is analog and digital.
So that's it. Analog versus digital. Wild versus tamed. Given David's 15 years of M-car ownership spread over 6 models, he would know. Alright, that's all for today. Thanks for watching. In the next vid, it's going to be me talking about the M2 CS and comparing it to my E46 M3. And then there's much more to come still on the M2 CS, my M3, and other related German sports car topics. So please do subscribe if you haven't yet. See you next time.